Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Monday afternoon, later in the afternoon. It's probably close to 5 o'clock, so I haven't recorded all day, but I did just want to come on and do a thank you video to all of you who commented on yesterday's video, very personal video, and it did take a lot of courage for Glenn to agree to put that video out, and but thank you all so much for your supporting comments and just being supportive of the whole situation and telling your life situation. I told Glenn, I said, see, you did something. People are telling their life situations and letting us know that we're not alone in it, and just like we're letting you guys know that you're not alone in it. So it was a very positive, overwhelming feeling to see all the comments and all the life situations that you all are going through, and you are all always in my prayers. I say my prayers every morning when I bring Gypsy outside, and you all are always included in my prayers. So yeah, yes, it's just like I can't even express, how we feel about all the comments that came in, and just the positive, the positive community, supportive, and we're so grateful for you, and we appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for tuning in on the video. I know it was a long video, and I appreciate you watching the video and just putting your situation out there as well. So like I said, it also shows us we're not alone in it, and some people are just going through much worse than we are, but it doesn't make anybody's situation any less valuable. So yeah, I just don't have the words right now to express our disbelief. I don't even know the right word, for how we're feeling about all the comments that came in, and just being supportive. And so thank you guys all so much from the bottom of our hearts. I'm outside, obviously. I took Gypsy out, and I figured I'd just do a little thank you. And Glenn's, he's sitting up in the bed. He did get up to take a couple steps today, and he's doing that every day. So yeah. But again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support, your kind words, your supportive comments, and just watching the videos. So thank you again so much. Hey everyone, so it is 10 o'clock at night, and I actually just brought Gypsy in. I just took her out, and it's cold outside, so I always keep my hat on for a little bit when I get in the house because my head gets cold. And what I find in the cold weather is if I'm in and out of the house when it's cold, I tend to get chills, so just keep my hat on for a few minutes. But anyway, yeah, the real feel is like 22 degrees out, and it's all frosty. I could see the frost on the ground and the truck and everything. So yeah, I wasn't actually going to even post the video today, but I figured last night the video kind of went in a different direction than what I had planned. So I'll do what I was going to do yesterday in today's video, because tomorrow I'll be cooking. Well, I cook pretty much every day, but I'll be cooking, doing a video on some meals I'm cooking tomorrow. So I'll just do this today, and then, so yeah, tomorrow will be a whole nother day. All right, so yeah, going off of our thank you to all of you for your kind words. I wanted to also let you know that I received several emails from folks also expressing their kindness and their support, And so yeah, some people don't like to make comments, but they'll just email me instead, and that's okay. I totally understand. I'm always happy to get your emails. And also, I get messages through Instant Messenger through Facebook. Some people do that rather than comment as well, and I'm always happy to receive those messages. So thank you all again for your support and kindness. So, all right, I have a couple of things to go over. One is our meal plan for this week. I just did it today, and so Sunday, Monday's already gone. So I'll have Tuesday through Saturday. Tonight we just ate pot pies. So we weren't really like super hungry for a big meal, so we just ate some pot pies tonight. So no big deal. But I'm gonna go over the meal plan, and our grocery list gets smaller, so we're not having to buy as much. So we'll go over that. And then I also have some friend mail to share with you that we received last week, and I didn't share it with you, so I'm going to do that today. And then yesterday I was also going to show you my the Easter crafts I made last Easter, so maybe I'll go ahead and show you those, and then tomorrow we'll just put them up. So all right, so let's start with the friend mail. All right, so we'll start off with the goodies first, because we got some snacks in this one. And this person does not want to be named, so I'm not going to name her. But thank you so much. We really appreciate this, and just thank you so much for your kindness. We got some lemon Oreo cookies. So as you hear, they've already been opened. So we got some lemon Oreo cookies, and those are good. Patches just jumped up. He thinks they're a treat. They are not a treat. That's not for you, baby. He was just under the bed. He heard me rattle that bag, and he came. So let me tell you what he thinks it was. Somebody who sent treats for Gypsy. They were chicken grill. She just tipped her head to the side when I said that. They were chicken grillers. She's tipping her head back and forth. Was it a treat for Gypsy? But anyway, and Patches, he hasn't taken a liking to any cat treats, but he does like the chicken grillers that were for Gypsy. So I actually had to order some more. I had to order dog treats for the cat. So when he hears a bag rattle, he thinks it's the chicken grillers. And Gypsy's sitting here waiting for her chicken grillers, tipping her head back and forth like that. I'll show you her. So Gypsy was... I didn't have to say it. Are you waiting for your chicken grillers? Where's the chicken grillers, baby? Patches just got a whiff of the chicken griller. So I break them off in little pieces, and they share a piece. All right, here you go, baby. Here's Gypsy. And Gypsy takes like one bite and swallows it. And Patches, he loves it. So yes, we have to buy dog treats for our cat. Other than that, our cats do not like any treats. That's the only treat he likes. But he's coming for more, and I don't have any more. I felt, after getting Gypsy to tilt her head back and forth, I felt obligated to give her one. And Patches is waiting for his. All right, so now they had their treat, and they're sitting here waiting for more. That's it, no more. All right, so we got the lemon Oreos. If you've never had lemon Oreos, they are good. The cream is a little tinge sweet, but they are good lemon cookies. I love those. So thank you so much for those. And our other snack are these Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies. So thank you so much for that. And as you can tell, they've been open too. All right, so those were our snacks. And other things we got was this McCormick's. It's 1 pound 5 ounces of fine garlic powder. So thank you so much for that. We're almost out of our current garlic powder. So I do not like garlic as in pieces, but I will use garlic powder. Not a lot because it is strong. Garlic is a strong flavor, so you can kill something real fast with that. But I do use it, so thank you for that. And this is onion powder. This is a 1 pound 6 ounce container of onion powder. And this is the kind I like to order off of Amazon. This is Happy Belly. It has a good onion powder taste, and it's real fine. So, yeah. So thank you so much for that. And the last thing is, I got some taco sauce. Yay. This is the one I use, the Ortega mild original taco sauce. This is pretty much the taco sauce I like to use in my tacos. And this is a bigger bottle than I was using. This is a 1 pound bottle. So thank you so much. This will last me forever. I was finished with my last bottle, so now I got this one. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for all of this that you sent us. Obviously, we're going to use it all. That's obviously why I put it in our wish list, because it's stuff we use in the kitchen, seasonings, whether it be seasonings, the taco sauce. And so thank you so much for sending this wonderful gift. All right, so now I'm going to go over our meal plan for this week that we're in now and the small grocery list we have. All right, so I got my book here and I wrote down. So as I said, today we just had the pot pies, and I don't even know what we had for lunch. We didn't eat breakfast. Glenn is not a big fan of breakfast. He does not care for eggs that much. And I really actually haven't been using that many eggs. I used to go through eggs like crazy, but now I just haven't used them. Not that I'm trying to be aware of how much I'm using. I just, for some reason, haven't used them too much. But if you recall, we got that Chinese food. I don't know if that was Friday or Saturday, but we were still eating leftovers on Sunday. So we had the last of the sweet and sour chicken on Sunday. All right. And then so for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, what are you sniffing? There's no food on there. So this is going to be a night of 2 different meals. I'm going to make myself some chicken Alfredo, which was on last week's meal plan, but didn't make it to get cooked. So I'm pushing it to this week. So I'm going to be making myself some chicken Alfredo, and Glenn is not a fan, again, of chicken, and he doesn't really care for all that stuff. So we do have a bag of frozen broccoli florets in the freezer, so I'm going to be using that. And we have everything for both meals already. We have the chicken from the pantry, and we have Alfredo sauce. Tracy, in past Walmart deliveries, has sent us Alfredo sauce. And Tracy also sent that bag of broccoli that we have in the freezer currently, so I'm going to use all that up. And I love chicken Alfredo with broccoli, so I'm going to make that for me. And Glenn is going to have a stir fry with rice. If you recall, a couple of weekends ago or last weekend, I don't know when it was, I went to the Mexican store and I ended up getting that steak fajita mix, but he had it as a stir fry. He only ate half of it, so he's going to use the other half with some white rice, and he'll have that tomorrow. For lunch tomorrow, I told him we have some stuff in the freezer that's already made that we actually need to use up. One of them is when I made pizza burgers I don't know when I made pizza burgers, a couple weeks ago. But I froze half of the meat, so it's not cooked, but it's already mixed. So all I got to do is get some rolls, and then he said he would have that for lunch tomorrow. So since he's having pizza burgers for lunch, I think I might make some taquitos for myself, and that'll be our lunch. So that's going to be a full day of meals. That's 2 big meals right there. All right, so Wednesday, he would like to have meatloaf and scalloped potatoes, so I'm going to make that for him. I am not a fan of meatloaf. So for me, I'm going to make some chicken tostadas, and he's not really a fan of that. So, and then Thursday we should have leftovers for both meals. And then Friday, one of the things we have in the freezer already made that we need to use up is pulled pork meat. So it's already cooked, already pulled apart. We just need to heat it up with some barbecue sauce. I actually never put the barbecue sauce inside the mix it into the entire meat. Just because sometimes it actually tastes pretty good without the barbecue sauce. But, so Friday we'll do pulled pork sandwiches. And I actually have a recipe for, let me look on my Facebook. See, Facebook, I have Facebook, and I used to post all the time, but I don't actually post anymore. I just don't have time for all the social media. But I do use it to share. I share to myself. So when you share something on Facebook, you can click who you share it to, whether it be all your friends or whatever. I have it on only me. So I save all the recipes I find on Facebook. And I got this from Glenn because that's how he started doing it. And that's where we find a lot of the recipes we want to try. So there's a baked bean recipe that I want to do. And that would be good with the pulled pork. Oh, I found this recipe for butter pecan cookies too. I would like to make that. I'm going to try to find this baked bean recipe. It looks really good. It's a mixture of several different beans. I've got so many recipes, I have to scroll through them. Yes, I'll say it again, I've said it in the past, if you want to friend me on Facebook, I'm more than, you're more than welcome to friend request me. Just let me know that you're doing it because I don't recognize all the YouTube names. I've gotten friend requests, but if I don't recognize the name, I don't accept it. Because I'm not one of those people that just accept all friend requests that come in. So, I'm still scrolling. That's how many recipes I have here. Oh wow. You'll see what it's like. Oh, here it is. It's called Cowboy Baked Beans. And yeah, it looks really good. It's got ground beef, baked beans. Looks like almost kidney beans, but I would think you can just put whatever beans. It looks really good. And they're cowboy baked beans. So that might be good with the pulled pork. We'll see what Glenn thinks of that. So anyway, back to I looked all that just to show you or tell you what it was. But pulled pork, I think it might be enough for one night. If there's enough, we might just have it for lunch on Saturday. But Saturday I have carne asada tacos, so that would be in the soft yellow corn tortillas. So that's our meal plan for the week. And our grocery list, which is very small. For the chicken Alfredo, I have frozen broccoli, but as I said, we already have a bag of frozen broccoli, but I'd like to keep some more in the freezer, so I guess you can consider it a little bit of stock up for future recipes, because there are some more chicken recipes I want to try, and we'll just have to come up with meals for Glenn. So I have frozen broccoli, bacon. I just like to have bacon on hand all the time. We get the Hormel Black Label original bacon, and that's pretty much the only bacon we really like. Block cheese. We're out of block cheese. We're almost out of shredded cheese, so I have to get some of that. And butter. If I don't see it on sale anywhere else, I'll just pick up one more thing of Land O'Lakes. And little by little, because I'm not using as much butter and stuff either, little by little we're gathering more in the freezer. So even just for some of you trying to figure out how to get stocked up, even if you just buy one right now, and when you go grocery shopping again, if you just buy another one, you don't have to buy like all of them at once. It gathers up if you don't use it right away. For the meatloaf, we already have breadcrumbs. So I have it on the list, but I'm sure we already have some. And breadcrumbs is not something we use a lot, only for meatloaf. So I'm not sure I want to get any more just for that. And then carne asada for the carne asada tacos. Avocados. I would like to get some avocados for my taquitos tomorrow. I've been so disappointed in avocados. I get them when they're not ripe, so they're really actually hard still. And it's like if you don't get them while they're still almost hard, not quite ripe, then if you leave them like a day too long, then they're all brown inside it. It just makes me mad. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll go to Piggly Wiggly and get them because they usually have good produce there. And hamburger buns for the pulled pork. Glenn might want rolls for that, so we'll see. And we still have a roll of French bread in the freezer, so maybe you could have some French bread pulled pork sandwiches. I don't know. That way we don't have to buy hamburger buns. But that's all the list I have. I don't have much on the list. I will probably pick up something as a stock up list. Like I did rice one week and I did beans another week. I'll pick something to do this week. So we'll see what that is. I know I said frozen broccoli, but I'm thinking in terms of like pantry stuff, whether it be sugar, flour, kind of stock up on that stuff. So yeah, that's it for the meal plan and the grocery list for this week. All right, everyone. So here's the tote with all the Easter stuff. And at the bottom is Valentine's stuff. But I never put Valentine's Day stuff up, so I don't know why I have stuff down there. But let me pull some of this stuff up and I'll show you the stuff I made last year. Well, this stuff I didn't make, but these are kitchen towels from the Dollar Tree. So this is something I made last year, and I painted this board. All it is one of these bamboo cutting boards from the Dollar Tree. I love to use these for crafts, so that's what this is. I painted it, and then I bought these carrots that came in a pack, and I just hot glued them onto there. I actually need to put some so I can cover the holes. And then I just put twine on it to hang it up. So I did that last Easter. Alright, so these are the things I made last Easter. Some of you probably remember them. Maybe not. So I already showed you this. So I made this little thing. All this is one of those palettes you get at the Dollar Tree, and I just painted it. And these bunny rabbits with the cottontails, these came in a pack of like 10, but they were just the wood color, the light wood color, kind of like this color. And I just took my chalk paint and painted them their colors and hot glued them to the palette. And then I put it like that to stand it up. I put it on that shelf in the kitchen. So all I did was take the Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree and glued two side by side, and then glued it on there, and it stands just like that. So I made that last year. I probably could put like a writing up here. Something Happy Easter or something like that. And then I made these 3 Easter baskets last year. So these are the crates, these Dollar Tree crates. I like to work with those also. And I painted them, their colors. And then I picked up this Easter grass from the Dollar Tree. I think it was from the Dollar Tree. And then all these plastic Easter eggs. And I just kind of filled each basket. I have a pack of these from the Dollar Tree. Put a bunny rabbit in there and a carrot. And I just kind of shoved them in there. And then this backing is again the bamboo cutting board. Painted it. And then this I printed out. I didn't have the Cricut machine back then. So I just bought some clear sticker paper and printed it out and then just put it on there. And I think I Mod Podged it on there so it wouldn't start peeling off. So I did that one. And this one, I did the same thing. Just put different things in there. These little glitter Easter bunnies. Different picture on the back thing. And then this one, where I put like Easter eggs in there and printed out another picture and put it on there. So these will go on the holiday table. And yeah, I made all those last year. Just basically using these different things. These are probably my 3 favorite wood things to work with from the Dollar Tree. I love these bamboo cutting boards. I have a little stack of them. So, yeah. So, there are my Easter crafts from last year. And got to figure out what I'm going to do for this year. So, alrighty. So, that is going to do it for this video as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you all so much for your kind words and support. Glenn and I appreciate you so much. And thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.